Right then, so let's see now. Okay, new round. You are still assaulting the you're still on the causeway in the castle, aren't you? Righty ho. So new round. Okay, if you're going to do it that way, I'm just going to back through and see what happens. Yes. There it goes. Okie dokie. So it looks like we got at the moment it's Leia, Thaddeus, Sassafras, Gastus. Aki's going on hold because he's not here. They're the Scarwall guards. Then Lashton all the way down here. I've got one Benny left. I used one of the slipping out. I used one of the NPC's bennies to get a card, and I got 5 less than he's currently on. Okay, Leia's up first. Share the map in case anyone needs sharing.
Oh no, you're coming through now.
Okay, I'm just going to chuck another power on.
Okie dokie. Suspense. Me.
Right.
Use trace strength plus 2 dice. Good. Okay, so you're currently underneath a skeletal nightmare.
I don't think it's skeletal, but it's the whole skeleton.
It does say skeletal nightmare on the description.
Oh, well, when I said I ripped its guts out, clearly I hadn't noticed that. So I obviously need to like pepper its bones and stuff.
Indeed.
It's deep down the heart. Rafe, everybody heard that. Apologies.
Yeah, but it's not doing anything.
What the hell's wrong with it? Come on, I can do better than a 3.
There you go.
One more try. Oh no, I'll give it up as a bad job. Fine. What is
my dice knobbling extension is still working after Saturday. No idea.
right? Fine. Just going to
They won't. Yeah, animals will not go inside that circle
I remember.
without a persuasion roll.
But I think I'm going to be looking at my claws with them expression on my face or something like that.
Indeed. Maybe there's an illusion over the skeletal nightmare, so you can't tell it's a skeleton, and that's the problem.
That could be it. Anyway,
You didn't add the extra +2 damage that you get against undead.
a good point. Would an extra +2 have made that into anything more?
It would have shaken it.
Yeah, can you shake it then, please?
No.
Didn't add +2. No.
You forgot to do it there. Okay, Thaddeus, you're up, sir. Go on hold if you want. We think he's gone away.
Okay, here's a beardedness. Is he riding the horse towards the characters?
Well, he's not riding
Rush off.
he's not riding the horse towards the characters. He's engaged in combat.
He was riding it towards the characters. He stopped once he got there.
Right. Okay. He's also got a big lance as well for the horseback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm going to cast Slumber on the horse that he's riding.
Skeleton.
Yes.
Wow.
Okie dokie. So first things first, I know what I forgot to do. That's an 11, not 13. Not that it makes much difference.
Managed to put the horse to sleep.
I'm just hoping he's going to go over the handlebars.
Well, you have to make a riding check from when it got shaken.
You didn't get shaken, because that's easier for me.
At least it nerfs the lance, doesn't it? Even if he comes out of it unscathed, at least he's on foot now.
It's the same version we used for Rippers. I don't change it back.
Well, that's a
Spirit.
relief.
Personally, I do think it very dodgy that undead can be put to sleep. It does strike me as bollocks that a skeleton can go to sleep.
Well, I did ask that earlier on, and
I know.
they don't have the resistance to undead.
Sleep.
Strike me as being stupid, though.
Well, you have to make it a certain rule. You do have. Can we have? Let's target a few people as well.
See, in Pathfinder, skeletons are immune to sleep.
I can't see Leah. Oh, there, I do.
Yeah, I was directly under the horse you put to sleep, which is why I rolled the athletics.
See this?
I'm assuming a raid.
Right, anyway, I can't target Leah, but let's cast boost trait on everybody.
I asked about that one because I think it's rubbish. They should be immune. Skeletons should be immune to sleep. Do you know what I mean? I agree that it's not in there, but they should be bloody immune to it, as far as I'm concerned. There's no logical explanation for why a creature with no bodily organs or muscles or anything will fall asleep.
Well, there's no reason why they should be awake either, because they're dead.
I know, it's just the
because
fact
it's
that
got no bodily organs.
I know. It's just the fact that it's immune in Pathfinder that annoys me. Do you know what I mean? I could live with it if it wasn't a port of Pathfinder. If you know what I mean? It's much a thing that mind affecting spells don't affect undead.
Why is it moving? Magic. Why is it going to sleep? Magic.
Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? It's just strange. Don't horses sleep standing up?
Not always.
No, not always.
I don't know, lie down if they're ill.
They'll lie down to sleep. I know I had a friend who had horses and accidentally fell asleep with the horse in the field more than once. Because she cuddled up against it. That was definitely not stood up.
Horses will sleep standing up, of course. So I'm telling you, I'm gonna be evil then. Odds it lies down, evens it stands up.
Does it stop moving when it goes to sleep?
It stops moving,
stopped
but it wasn't
moving
moving
anyway.
anyway.
Has it
already.
has it made prior arrangements with the rider to stop moving?
It's not
because
If
it's
the
in
rider isn't under
combat.
the plan, the rider will
It's
leave.
not moving. It was stationary when you put it to sleep.
Yes, I
For
was
the fifth
underneath
time.
it. Astus was fighting it. It wasn't moving.
Let those
Yeah,
pennies flow.
The way to throw the rider is to either shake or wound the steed, and every time the steed is either shaken or wounded, the rider needs a riding check, and if they fail the riding check, they get thrown.
See, the voice of
I've
God
been
is
trying-
spoken.
I've been
Yeah.
trying damned hard to
But
wound
put
that
it-
horse.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
anyway, it's just
Playing
Kevin
its
being
ribs like a
Kevin.
xylophone down here.
I know.
But anyway, there's his riding check for shaking the horse earlier. There you go.
Good.
Sassafras.
Okay, now
Hang on,
is
hang on. So you're
Argenia-
not going to
it-
apply? Where's
Tell
that?
Hasselteasy I'm talking.
Oh my god.
In answer to your question,
All right.
MacD, I always
If
run
Argenia's in
in test, even when
obviously
you
not
guys are in
flying,
live,
did
so
did
nothing's
Argenia
changed.
fall onto the bridge or into the water? Hello?
She's on the edge of the bridge. I couldn't draw the walls. I couldn't work out how to draw the walls, so they didn't happen.
As I run to Argenia, I draw out a wand. Do I need to target her?
Oh, hang on.
Okay. I was trying to roll the wand of healing, but it's not rolling from. Just do my spell casting.
I guess so.
Yeah. Not working. Just, roll your spell casting.
And that would be, it would take one charge of the wand, and that would heal
Hey,
one.
I can't make that go the right way around, but there you go. There's some walls now. I'll take one charge of the wand. Means Argenia is no longer incapacitated.
Not doing well, but not incapped. And you say the critters won't fly in there without persuasion, so Rudy's all excited and flapping around because he's not going past that circle, but he's going to try to get close to Argenia because his friend's hurt.
Okay. All good. Gastus on tricks.
I think we'll start with Argenia, who's going to have to back off.
Technically prone. Oh yeah, she most certainly doesn't want to stay in there.
No.
In fact, actually, she won't actually do anything in there except get out as quick as she can.
Well, she's kind of in combat with that skeletal champion because it's the skeletal champion that incapacitated her. So I was going to have her breathe her stun on him before she backs off.
Okay, but first things,
in an attempt at self-preservation.
Yeah, that's fine. First things first, Argenia is now conscious and in that area, so she's distracted.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Let me just bring our character sheet up. Oh, that didn't work. And then she will back off.
Means I do get a claw, don't I? Which is fine, I missed. It was sheer fluke she got hit last time because it was a Joker bonus, I think.
So Gastus will say, "Thank you, Mistress Teaberry. Now I suppose I need to save you." What are we going to do? We've got that one. And I think he will say a little prayer, and his already slim blade, or slim blades, will appear even slimmer. So that's going to cost me. Oh, 6. Nine power points. That's on. No, it's different, so that's all right. Okay. And then Gastus. Well, then Gastus will stab at the skeletal champion in front of Sassafras and at Lashton as well. So we need to target you and you.
Technically, if you're going to do 2 attacks, you technically... Oh, you're doing Frenzy, aren't you?
I am doing Frenzy.
Yeah. She did sort it out, that's okay. So you missed Lashton and...
I hit the skeletal champion.
Skeleton's champion, yes. This is a nightmare for a GM. Right, okay. So the skeletal champion is incapacitated. Dies.
Marvellous. That's exactly what I wanted him to do. And then I shall step just around that way a little bit.
Really, I probably actually have got these set up, so I can just probably... Or have. Duh. There we go.
And I shall stab my Mangosh into that chap.
He blocks it with his shield.
I shall stab my Mangosh into that chap.
Yeah, because the horse has a turret that you can rotate on top, so you can rotate in the salad.
You can rotate into the salad.
Yeah.
And
you're missing a bonus to hit as well because you fucking forgot that.
Crossbow bolts fly down from the clock tower.
And Gastus spins and pirouettes and cleaves them out of the air with his blade.
Final one, catching Leia as she scrabbles around underneath the skeletal nightmare.
Hey, at least you're in the shadow of the horse, so you get your free soak roll.
I do. I'm not sure. soak one wound. I don't know what.
It only
That's
did
all
one
you
wound.
need. That's all you needed. The skeletal nightmare is no longer shaken.
Yeah, but it's still asleep.
It's not.
You know, / roll space soak. Do a soak on.
Okay, well. Yeah, that's... Flying bollocks.
Anyway.
Hey, you can't
That was a
evade this.
test, ignore that.
Yes, that's okay. Okay, so I need
Job, it was a
Gastus.
test.
I need Gastus and Sassafras and Vorka to make vigor rolls as the nightmare exhales choking black smoke.
So that was its breath weapon, yes,
No, it's not a breath weapon.
isn't it?
It's not a breath weapon. It can't be evaded
Okay.
because it
Your
doesn't.
evasion.
It doesn't say
By the
breath
way-
weapon, and it doesn't say it can be evaded.
Okay,
Right,
so
now I've got. Oh, it doesn't work.
You're all okay. That's fine.
Buttons.
this wind out here over on the water, it just dissipated it way too quick.
Okay. So the cone. Anyone in the cone? Let's make a figure check. Okay, so basically, okay, so anyone inside the cone, it's dim, obscures vision, and lasts till next turn. I'm not going to put it as a global
shadowy
effect, is
bits.
it? More, yeah. I'm not going to put it. You know what I mean? Okay. Lashton. He do. He is. He's done his martial flexibility, which is fine. Natural aura is active. Okay, well, unfortunately, he doesn't get to use his lance, does he, at the moment? So I think he's just going to have to hack at you, Gastus.
Oh, I think I shall counterattack.
Might spend a penny on that before you do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can counterattack.
I've still got him targeted, haven't I?
No, you haven't.
I haven't. Okay.
You do now, though. So I target him for you. Yeah, so it's a huge clashing. I suppose you can re-roll a counterattack, can't you, technically?
Okay, that was much better. And he's undead.
Indeed.
That's good. Forcing the.
Okay, you're up, sir.
Okay, Vorka steps over to heal Arginia, and she's gone. So he turns to attack the skeleton champion, and he's gone. And
yeah, it should be pointed. Well, actually, it's an interesting one. Actually, I was just thinking. Sorry, just cutting across you because I know you can see in the dark. Lowers the illumination. Oh, ignore me. It does say lowers the illumination because I was about to say, logically speaking, smoke is different to illumination, but it does say the word illumination, so therefore Walker could probably see through the smoke anyway.
And let's see.
Going for the horse.
Undead longsword. What is that? That's bonus versus.
Don't
Yeah,
forget, in
right.
Castle Scarwall, you get +2 damage against undead, so that might be what your undead lord sword.
There's a delay on you coming through. Are you on push to talk? Okay.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
That's a bit annoying, isn't it? And it was a waste of a Benny, so that's the end of the nightmare.
It's showing that that came through, did it?
And then I
Bizarre.
point at Lashton and go, "You're next." And I think I will spend a Benny to keep my conviction going.
A
And
good idea.
end of turn.
It looks like it's. I don't think Lashton's going to live long enough to do anything. No. Spend his last Benny in a desperate attempt to get a better card. Yeah. Oh no, it's you, Ed Frenzy. I gave him his parry.
Okay. Fuck it, what's the point?
Oh, right, let them have Bennies. Poor old GM's got none left. He don't get any. And girl says let the Bennies flow.
Yay! Thank you, Tank Girl.
Actually, give him lots and lots of Bennies because as soon as this fight's over. Whoa.
Now, it just came back onto me, or is this? Yeah, it just came back onto me.
They just didn't do anything for some reason. The wife Thaddeus ended his turn, but he ended his turn, so it should go.
Oh, okay. Well, so be it. Like I said, Ashton, you're next.
I don't think you've hit him.
I think that might be with the raise, yeah.
Just a little bit.
I think I'm going to Benny that, though. Too many low numbers there. I got to Benny it again. No low
I
numbers.
just realised a bug.
I'm stuck with low numbers, aren't I? Okay, fine.
Well, I'm not going to say a bug, but I've just noticed something. I can't. I had to not put. I can't put Aki. I can't. Future reference. I can't put Aki on the whole if he's got powers going, because of course it unnaturally keeps his powers going forever because he never has a turn. Interesting. All right. Okay, so Lashton is shaken. Phoebe, you're going to end your turn. Although the nightmare's gone, Lashton and the nightmare are on the same card, so the cone will vanish. Lashton's turn. I'm going to end your turn, Vorka.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to spend my last Benny on my
sorry.
conviction. No, no, it's okay. I was just sitting here kind of doing some math. It's all good.
Okay. Then end by all means. Gastus, you're up, sir.
All right, so Gastus is going to try and beat up Lashton again.
I think you missed.
I think I've hit him at least once.
I think you missed. You rolled a 1 and a 7. They both missed.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm playing a new rule where you only take the rightmost number of the dice. That's a wound. Exploding D4s.
Yeah, I think I stuck him through a rib.
Okay. Well, at that point, going to be see. This is the thing. This is where it comes into interesting because I'm going to say the fight isn't over, but we'll start with Lashton going down. We'll start a new session. The logic is because potentially you know what I mean. If you start storming the castle to get at the guys who are shooting at you with bows, it's going to be a very long one session, which strikes me as unfair to you and me. So
Can I finish my turn first, please?
Go on.
So I will. Oh, I was just playing an adventure card. I was playing the Recharge Powers adventure card to give all the arcane background people 2d6 power points back.
Everyone can roll 2d6 power points back. I will allow that. Sorry.
Didn't use any power points. I used one.
Then what I'll do is I shall be nice and give everyone 2 extra bennies because some of you Vorka didn't lose bennies, but some of you did. So to balance it out, if I let you start this session with 5 bennies, it's almost like you shared them out amongst yourselves, and you still got your adventure costs. Yeah.
And then I'll move in next to the port. Is the portcullis down or up?
It must be. Logically, it has to be up, doesn't it, to let them have gone through.
Then I will finish my move up as far as the door and hope that there aren't murder holes. No, you're supposed to have settled 10 minutes ago when I yelled up at you.
Oh yeah. I suddenly thought, why is he playing Dark Bargain? He's already played Dark Bargain, but that's the point, isn't it? That's the point. He's already got Dark Bargain, so he can't play it again. You get cards at your levels, don't you? Right. Obviously the aura's gone, which is good. What's Argenia up to?
Argenia is going to flit over next to me, in under there as well. There's a wall. She will go around the wall and join me.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, when you open these gates, which I need to check if they're locked or not, actually, yeah, I don't think they are because they must have opened them and closed them, mustn't they?
Thaddeus has made a dark bargain.
No, he hasn't. He had to play the card to get rid of his dark bargain.
Thaddeus is a dark bargain.
This is true.
Okay, Leia, you're up. It should be pointed out that on the causeway you are still in line of the archers. So if you get under the portcullis, then the archers can't shoot at you anymore.
This is true, and I am probably going to bamf next to Gastus. I just need to.
Probably just run it.
To bamf to do that. Yeah. Hey, let's see what I can. That's plenty. Right there. Open there.
Let's see the flying skeletons.
Yeah, obviously you can't see the skeletons; they're on the floor above you. But what you can see is the entry corridor. Rows of arrow slits on the eastern and western walls of this hallway, and murder holes look down from above. The far end is blocked by a heavy gate with an iron portcullis set before it. Lining the length of the corridor are dozens of orc skeletons and scattered bones, many still clad in damaged pieces of armor and clinging to rusted weapons.
Okay. So you say there's shooting points overlooking that I'm aware of now.
Sorry?
There are shooting points overlooking this corridor that I'm aware of from here.
There's murder holes.
Where are the murder holes?
All the way along this area. They're not. It doesn't tell me where they are because there's lots of them.
And could you, just for the sake of my head, define a murder hole? Because I thought that was just a hole in the ground.
No, it's a hole in the ground on the floor above to drop things down on us on this level. From where we are, it's a hole in the ceiling.
Right. Okay. Fine.
They don't need to be that big because if you're only pouring burning liquids down or stuff, they don't need to be that big, as it were. Obviously, if you're dropping things, they need to be bigger.
Okay. Fine. Well, I'll bamf to there. Well, I'll bamf once face back from there. Yeah. Bamf to there.
Okie dokie. This is going to be a nightmare. And this is the reason why I was resetting Betty's, because potentially you'll end up triggering so many encounters. Do you know what I mean? In one go, it's going to get interesting session.
Well, that gets you past the murder holes, Mr. Slayer. Gastus calls as you appear behind the other portcullis.
Can I see a control for this portcullis?
Generally not on this level. You'd have to go up.
Fine. I can try and find it. We'll say. And Majenko. Well, for some reason. Oh, slow and sluggish and non-responsive. Right, it's not letting me control it. Could you just move Majenko as far towards the rest of us as possible? He wants to catch up. I just can't control him right now because the fantasy grounds has gone already.
It's flight's 8, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah. Thank you very much.
Shoot him later.
No, he's inside there.
He's not.
Just
No.
oh, I see. The walls were not the ceiling. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. As I said, inside the port. Yeah, actually, I will say he is fine. Thinking about it, because I'll be nice like that. But instead, I'm just going to shoot Vorka. Okay, I'm going to do 2 shots on Vorka just to speed things up. That's 2. Although it shows there's 1 guard. You know what I mean? I'm just doing 2 guards at once for ease, and I'm going to shoot Sassafras twice. I think I've hit once. It's a very close thing, but it bounces. The crossbow bolt bounces off Sassafras's magical protections. It off hold. Then I'm going to downgrade anything Aki's done by 2. What's Sassafras up to?
Requested an interrupt. I'm confused by what I'm looking at here. So where am I? Is it my turn?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move up just a little teeny bit.
If you get past that line, you can't be shot at with a crossbow bolts. Record. Don't mind me. So many bloody encounters here. I'm getting things on hold and off hold all the time. It's ridiculous. Right. Once you get to there, what do? You can't target the guards.
Why can't I?
They're on the floor above you, and you can't see them.
Then disregard that.
Okay.
Then I'm just gonna move up past.
Of course, if you were to have it just inside one of those murder holes before you move.
Well, the murder holes don't start till you pass the doors.
She moves, then she murder holes up there, or the not murder holes.
Teleports up.
Havocs.
Yeah.
You'd have to teleport up there rather than and then obviously do something. That's the fun and games of that one, unfortunately. But it will work. Right, I think everyone's going that's going this round, so let's just F12 it. Looks like Sassafras is up first.
Well, go ahead and move Rudy.
Certainly.
And then to cast, that's going to be a multi-action, right? Both of them using power.
Yeah.
Is there a ledge or something I can teleport up to?
You would have to teleport up to the second floor inside the room with the 4 guards that are shooting at you, and you don't know what else. I'll have to open a new map.
Well, that would seem kind of stupid.
That's the point I was trying to make. Yeah, the point is, but then also that's probably the controls for the portcullises and everything up there as well. So at some point, someone's going to have to climb the stairs.
Can I? How? It's far enough to be above me.
Well, I decided it was 4 inches above the ground floor because I don't actually have any heights. Yeah.
If it's within range of a cone.
Yeah, but the point is, there's walls and stuff. So from where you are, you have no physical line of sight or holes to get to them. If you're out on the causeway, which is back here.
Well, then what I'm going to do is just teleport down to where Leia is to get me past those things without getting shot at.
Fair enough. Perfectly reasonable.
And
you can move another 2 inches. I know that, so you can just teleport to there. No problem at all. Single spell casting without the multi-action.
well, that takes me and Rudy, and Gastinius never answered, so I'm leaving him behind.
I didn't hear the question.
I said I'm getting ready to take a jump down to Leah. Did you want to ride? I can add the PowerPoint if you want to.
Then, actually hearing the question, Gaseous will say, I'd rather go to the floor above.
Well, have fun with that. And I leave.
Okie dokie. It's on Sassafras's turn, and then we're on to Ruti, and then we're on to Thaddeus, because I've got to turn it. Thaddeus, sir, are you here? Very quiet.
I think the best thing to do is confirm every spell before casting, so I don't miss a turn.
You pressed enter, I didn't.
And run.
I'm very confused. It's about there, wasn't it?
To there.
Make things less confusing by making him invisible. Can't see him any. Aki ends his turn. He ends his turn. I'm only going to leave him there on the tracker just to get Ryan down the powers, which brings us to Leia.
to unmute then, sorry. Let's see.
So, except movement, you go to there. Let's give you the room for this. Give you the description for this room, which is 4. The scene in this large chamber is stomach turning. Bodies lie everywhere, orc and human alike. Judging by the sprawled and mutilated nature of the corpses, they fought brutally before succumbing to their wounds and dying in heaps on the floor. Oh, that's awesome. Many corpses are riddled with arrows and crossbow bolts, and a few appear to have perished while locked in mortal combat and still hold weapons embedded in various parts of their anatomy. Strangely, while the room reeks of death, the bloodstains on the walls and floor seem incredibly ancient.
Do I see any stairs at all?
None whatsoever.
In the backside. Okay, I'm going to try something that I may regret. I went into the beginning of the room before, by which I mean I'm not asking for this movement, I'm just using it to illustrate. By which I mean I saw that part of the room there. And in the process, I at least glanced enough to see how high Murder Hole is. So I want to try and bamf to the floor above, about there.
Welcome home, my wayward child, says a voice from this room.
That's disturbing. When you say this room, do you mean the one that I've just bamfed to, or the one that I was about to bamf from?
You haven't bamfed yet. You're about to bamf.
Ah, the pre-bamf voice. Okay. Well, maybe
voice.
I won't bamf then. Oh my, what a wonderful name.
It's actually above you, so I'm going to treat it as as soon as it's obviously it's yes. So, what does it do? You know, it's worrying when
the name like that. I'm not sure I want to know.
Okay, so it's going to move. It's going to move towards you, like so. What's the description of it? There's no description of it, which is a bit worrying.
I don't think it needs one. The name does a lot to my imagination.
I'm hoping that it looks something like a glom.
I'm thinking it's a glom. A truly disgusting creature, easily mistaken for piles of rotting corpses. It is a large undulating mass of, this is good old Pathfinder system SRD. A corpse is an undulating mass of rotting corpses, sinew, bones, blood, muscle, mucus, and organs. It resembles.
Well, I better start attacking it then, hadn't I?
Okay, so the first thing it does to you is shrieks in pain. Catches you.
Okay, I heard. I didn't hear most of what you just said. It cut out the middle.
Right. Let's just hit you. Let's hit you with the damage, and then we'll worry
So
about.
it's interrupting my action, then, is it?
It is indeed, yes. It was waiting for something to enter and welcome its wayward children home, and then it shrieks in pain, causing your ears to bleed.
How delightful.
Indeed. Maybe if you soak the wounds, you can cover your ears quick enough. Almost. You block out some of the noise, but it will still cause a wound at the moment.
Well, then I'll do a Benny soak then. I'll do it.
does it. You cover your ears quickly enough, and now you can react.
Okay, great. Well, I'd moved 5 of my 6. So that means I can move a further 2 inches. Fortunately,
I've got to put some effects on it. That's the party sheet.
I think I will do smothering shadows and pull the shadows from around the room to attack it.
Okie dokie. It's quite
a great
nice.
deal.
No, in fact, it doesn't. It doesn't appear to react in any way at all to that. That's quite horrible.
Is Discord cutting out for everybody else, or is it just a thing that's going on for Kay and me?
It's just you two.
I think some of the weird stuff that people cutting in and out is Discord.
Discord's been a pain in the backside.
Everyone seems to be quite clear for me.
You're all clear while you're talking, and it's coming through, but occasionally it's just cutting out half sentences and paragraphs, which is a bit annoying. Okay, let's see if I can move Majenko.
Do you want to move any further than that, or?
No, I think actually that's a great idea. And he can make a rush for getting through that room.
I'll put him at +1 because he doesn't have to fly near the ground.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'll also say this room might be a very good place for that havoc spell of yours.
So the portcullis that Sassafras and Leia have gone past, is that one up or down?
Down.
That one is down.
I believe that's what the description said, didn't it? I will check.
Yes, I'm sure it did. I vamped.
The far end is blocked by a heavy gate with an iron cullis set before it. Which
Marvelous. Okay, so how are we going to deal with that? Right, I'm just going to have to get shot then, I think. Thank you ever so much, Mistress Sassafras, for your assistance.
I offered, you said no.
I said I'd rather go somewhere else.
I took that to mean no.
Okay, you start crossing the floor.
And our genie will flap up next to Majenko, and they'll look at each other and probably say in Draconic, humans, such idiots.
Right.
They're not talking about me. I'm not human.
Right. Gastus, you're the only one in the room, but you're so far across it, they're going to trigger it anyway. You get to evade as the basically the troughs of oil, troughs of oil start to cascade down the murder holes into this room. You can evade it or take 3d6 points of cold damage.
I think I will try and evade that again. I will spend a penny and give it another go.
Yeah.
Well, apparently I can't evade it.
Yeah, it's probably quite a lot of it. Judging by the way it's described, I think even flying creatures get hit by it. I don't think you suffer any nasty stuff due to cold, do you?
Nope.
will just hit you with 10 points of supernatural cold damage, which doesn't even get through your protections. Probably isn't very pleasant.
No.
That's a bit annoying. So they've done everything and it's failed miserably. I'm going to have to
By the
see what...
gods, do you know how long this is going to take to clean?
Okie dokie. Book 5 is there. I really was dreading this one. It's like this whole first thing is you've got to get up a floor, which means there's another map.
Yeah, if only we had people that could teleport us to the floor above.
Into the unknown.
Yeah, that would make it easy.
Mm.
I'm trying to work this one out. So that.
No.
Oh, hang on. That doesn't make sense. Okay, okay, yes, it does. They line up with that and that. That's fine. That must be going up to the third floor. Okay. Come round here. It's horrible, this map. It really is. I need to sit there. Apart from the fact I think portals are broken, I need to sit here and fix all. I need to sit here and do all the portals. I think. Ugh. That's going to be a pain. I had some really nice maps that I can't use. I need to test these buggers. Someone's done some much nicer maps of the castle, but I'll be honest, the main reason I didn't use them is I couldn't be asked to draw all the lines on them. Okay, Scarwall guards won't do anything. Scarwall guard, well, they're pouring the oil this turn. That brings us to Vorka.
Okay, let me measure here a little bit.
Guards have disappeared from the window, so that's why they didn't shoot you.
Ah, thank you. 25 inches, so halfway is 12. Smarts, and I are very smart. Okay, Vorka takes a deep breath and goes, ah! Not quite getting as far as
He'd like. It's better than nothing.
Oh, right, it's showing that I'm coming.
I guess I'll have to triple range. So I need to go triple range. I think I'm going to add hurry and shroud. Yeah. Oh, very nice. Come on, come on. Aww. Oh, I got some bennies, so let's see if I can get the raise. Nope. And that was too close to a crit fail, so I think we're going to go ahead and just take the base. So everybody gets at attack. Oops, not at attack. Dang, nabbit.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go with fighting. Too many of us are.
So,
It looks like Discord.
oh, now you cut out.
Discord's giving fits still, or again?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the down detector and it's got spikes of reports of problems with it all day.
Mm.
Okay, and everybody's been hurried, and everybody needs to be shrouded.
And nearly half of the problems reported are with voice, so we're not the only ones suffering.
Okay, I think that got everybody with everything. So, whoops, go away, not you. And turn.
Okay, Scarwall guard number 5. Okay, Scarwall guard number 5 moves to there. There's a crossbow bolt at you. Crossbow bolt comes through that arrow slit there, basically. Oh, he gets shot in the back by another crossbow bolt. Well, I say back, but you know what I mean, that way. Pretty shaking you. This is actually in the clear. I'm going to have to shoot Borka again. He ran past all the crossbow bolts. All the slits that I can get you with. So I'm afraid I have to turn Borka into a pin cushion, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's all good. Vorka's kind of used to it.
Okay, the 4 upstairs can't do much. He's okay. Combatants on hold. New round. Please tell me. Please tell me. Oh dear. You shoot Vorka with a Joker, and he gets a 2 on a Joker. That's just depressing. Oh dear. This one might hurt. Oh yeah, you might be. This one might really hurt Vorka. Sorry.
I don't know about.
No. That one in the middle sort of really took the level down. It was a hit with a race of a Joker, and it kept, and I saw the explode. I thought this could be bad, but you've been lucky. Obviously,
and then Vorka caught it in his teeth.
I'm just going to give everyone a Benny because I love that image. Okay, the corpse orgy is up next. This is really horrible.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay, then that's fine. So it literally basically moves towards you. Like, I couldn't work out how it does it, but now I've worked it out. It literally moves towards you, bashing you as it comes. Oh, you evil thing! Because it can talk as well. I hate you. Oh dear. So, yeah, it was just basically it's got an instant kill ability.
And I'm really glad I played Villainous Verbosity.
I mean, it's very hard. It's very hard to do, but it has got the ability to. Yeah. Well, what were you going to say? I shut up so you could say it.
I did have a better orgy token, but we made it PC safe for Twitch.
That's the official one in the module, obviously. Actually, yeah. I must admit, it does say something when that's what they used in the module, isn't it? They just put a name.
Mm.
I wonder if there is a picture for it. What book's it in? Oh, it's from the Tome of Horrors Complete. I don't have that. Okie dokie. That's probably why they didn't do it, because they cut. Yeah.
I'm not googling it. That Bagsy not googling it.
Right. Well, obviously, it's got to let's. Well, okay. So I have to read up what it does in this room because it's gone insane apparently. Over the months, the core Sorgy has been here. The creature has slipped further into dementia. It can no longer tell its own mind apart from those of the orcs, the humans whose bodies it has absorbed. It sees itself. Oh, it's going to start spouting how it's the true heir of Scarwall, and any new living creatures that enter the room are seen as fragments of its body returning to join its original host. So it goes off to explain how you, a wayward child, being a fragment of its actual body, having escaped somehow, have returned to be rejoined with itself. So you will be part of it as it reigns as the true heir of Scarwall. So all you have to do is just lie there and let it absorb your
icky bore.
How about no?
It's going on about that sort of thing. Yeah, no, basically, if it basically tries to engulf you, and then at the start of the next round, you make a vigor check, and if you fail, you're dead. Because it literally just absorbs your body. It automatically absorbs incapacitated, but it instantly kills living creatures. But it's a bit hard for it to do, especially when it's got to spend its entire turn talking. Okay, Aki's standing on the stack. Aki's.
So what does this thing look like?
An amalgamation of blood, bones, sinew, bodies, mucus. Ick.
Is it a single entity or is it multiple entities?
Both. It's a single entity made up of multiple entities kind of glommed together.
Okay, then go ahead and move me up because I needed to, so I can see how, if he's. To see how far I need to go. Eight power points. How does that miss?
-2 parry. It doesn't.
Okay. I'll penny it one time. Nine power points. I have to be selective to miss Leia.
You shake it.
Well, that's good. And then I step back away from the door. You know, back off, Leia. It wants to eat you.
Excuse me, I was talking here. As you shake it.
I don't think I'm worried about it eating me. I'm worried what else it's got in mind.
Well, he's shaking at the moment, so.
It's your turn, dear.
Oh, sorry. Shaken and disturbed. There's any powers actually. I can't do the starred powers on my powers.
Because you don't have the edge.
Yeah, you can't.
I thought, okay, that's fine. In which case, I would like to try bolting it. The modifiers. I wish to.
I will give them an orgy when they. I will give an orgy. I will give them bennies when they complete their orgy with the corpses. Yes.
And I would also like to hinder it and give it lingering damage, please. That's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 power points in total to do that.
I'm giving up trying to find. Yeah, there's here to be Russian, which is probably a good thing. What are you doing to it?
Okay, I'll say all that again.
Sorry.
I am doing bolt
Okay.
with extra damage, hinder, and lingering damage.
I create a sub power and it all in
Oh,
its
thank
easiest
you. I
way
was
to
trying to
do
work out how to do that.
it.
Appreciate that.
It's the easiest way to do it. So that way you can put in the AP, you can put the damage, and then you can just roll it.
There's no AP. I've not done AP, but I have
Okay.
done lingering damage. I don't know if you
That's
need to
fine.
put that in there.
I could do that manually. So yeah, all you need to do then is pop in what work out what the effects would be, pop them in, and roll it.
Okay, well, if it's affected by the paratol, it is also fatigued.
Okay.
And
Fatigue and the hinder.
It's really the damage I care about right now, because if you don't hurt
it'll
it,
go
then
away
nothing else,
instantly.
nothing happens.
In which case, I will just do the extra damage.
Which you could probably
I
just
may
do.
as well do the armor piercing then. I don't know if it's got any armor or not.
I can't remember off the top of my head. It's made up of absorbed corpses. Whether or not some of them have got armor, I don't know. Yeah, there probably is bits of armor stuck in it. So
Maybe only the corpse in the middle is actually the corpse orgy, and all the rest are just armor around it.
Well, I will spend the same amount of points and put the rest into AP6. So it's AP6 with 4d6 damage.
We'll just call it Super Bolt. We'll call it Super Bolt. And now, if you've got it targeted, you should be just able to roll your Super Bolt damage. We'll see what happens. Okay, so the arcane resistance takes it down to a 17, but the AP6 means you ignore 6 of its 8 points of armor, which means you wound it.
Excellent.
Okay. It takes a wound.
Excellent. I can't
Naughty
remember when the lingering
child!
damage
You
will
are not
affect.
supposed to hurt me on its turn, isn't it? Lingering damage. 4d4.
Happens on its turn.
I don't know if it's the start of the turn or the end of the turn. I think it's the start of the turn, but I'll check.
Okay.
It would help if I could spell lingering. Power modifiers. Lingering damage. At the start of his next turn. There we go.
I really don't like this horrible gribbly thing. It's unnatural.
Well, that was the understatement of the year.
And I think that
I like that. Made me smile.
Fork get injured by those arrows.
No.
Okay.
He managed
Janko-
to protect himself with his shield.
Janko's going to fly to right behind Gaston.
Okay. I bought the Tome of Aliens. I didn't buy the Tome of Horrors. Oh. Scarwall Guard number 3 is up here. Yeah.